again, the supports don't want to be frontlining at all.
And it all starts on how the laning stage is going to be set up here for TOPSON, which against the Pango, I mean, TOPSON does have a big right-click advantage. Mickey will always be able to secure last hits with the shield crash, and also I guess the important thing is he can just get some distance away whenever TOPSON is trying to play aggressive with the trample.
I'm also fairly keen to see how Zephyr skills this game, because I feel like this is a game where these days, if you're playing a support Venomancer, oftentimes you get 2, maybe 3 points in the Venomous scale. I almost think it's worth getting 4 this game, with just how good that damage over time is going to be, and really looking to harass out people like the Terrorblade. Because, again, if you go into melee range, you're going to die, so Poison Sting isn't going to have a lot of value, and therefore Plague Ward as well kind of lessens in value, because a big part of what makes Plague Ward good is the damage over time that you're able to get stacking up.
Now, this is important early on for T1 in down this bottom lane. You know, Cuckoo's gone for the overwhelming odds
Top
at
side,
level 1.
Whitemon's getting chased.
Is under attack.
Boxy might be able to find a solo kill. Thunderstrike holding back the Earthshaker for the moment, so Whitemon will get back towards the tower, but a lot of resources going to be expended in that trade.
For sure. They're actually going to try and make a kill happen here. Nice block off there by Boxy, preventing the follow-up coming through from Whitemon. That they're not able to connect through onto that kill. He was still only level 1 on Whitemon, putting his body in the way to make sure that that range creep doesn't go underneath the tower, and securing a lot of these early waves, rather, for Ana. Never mind, it gets denied in his face.
Something we haven't seen quite often is going to be the Darkseer here. I think Zai played it once throughout the regional qualifiers, but what are we expecting in regards to his itemization? Is it just going to be kind of the stock standard in regards to the auras? I know it is a little bit different now with the Shard and the Scepter.
I think so. I think you could look to try and... It's so hard to say, right? Because they've got incredibly strong teamfight. And I was about to say I feel like they could potentially outlast T1 in a lot of these team fights, but that's really dependent on if Zephyr's able to get off a good Poison Nova and a good Venomous scale. If that doesn't happen, then by all means, go all these aura items and play for the long game. But unless, if he is able to, then you find yourself in a rough spot, and maybe you were better served getting a Blink Dagger and, you know, utilizing your amazing team fight with a great Vac Wall.
I think something he could be considering is looking towards the Piper's top lane, actually, Zai. They're going to glimpse him back. It was a beautiful fissure from Box here, but that's instantly nullified thanks to Whitemon. But Ana's having his own little duel off to the right side, so they won't be able to continue the right-click damage into Zai at the moment.
Whitemon's doing a really good job, though. He's, like, well ahead in net worth relative to Zai, and even just the second point in the Rocket Barrage.
They're going to get aggressive. Let's see if they can kill off Ana. 2 points here in the Iron Shell, but the Rocket Barrage as well, but the damage is starting to stack up. Who wins the man fight, and Whitemon comes out on top.
The true Chad.
Disruptor, out of all heroes, gets the double kill. I think he got first blood as well onto Boxy, so that's a lot of gold for the Disruptor. Where's he in the net worth? Let's take a look.
Yeah, he's
not that high up.
Under attack.
Bottom lane, Zephyr. He's
comfortable playing it in that mid lane, but you can just flex it to other positions if you want. TOPSON, I mean, he had to be the most in-demand free agent, and kind of surprising that a lot of more teams didn't look to try and secure him up.
Matu, he's going to step in. He's going to be cautious about the magic damage coming up from Ana. He's going to use the Sunder to turn it back around. Doesn't get a lot of bonus health back. The wall's going to be utilized. Ana's going to be cautious open with Cuckoo nearby. Lands a big overwhelming odds, but it will not be enough to keep the Gyrocopter alive. As now Mickey, he's shown up to the party with the Rolling Thunder. Bounce back. All they needed was the initial stun to bring down Cuckoo and Liquid. It's a big rotation for them out of top, but again, they need to know where TOPSON is, because he's from bottom to top. He goes on to Mickey. He'll be able to kill him off with the onslaught, but he's going to be cautious though. MATUMBAMAN is out of Metamorphosis duration, so TOPSON's actually going to push on forward. He's got the Pulverize in the arsenal. Whitemon nearby as well. They already know the Sunder was previously utilized, so MATUMBAMAN is in trouble. A glimpse into Zephyr's damage.
Might need to deny him.
Can they keep the Terrorblade alive? They have the potential to deny him. Boxy will do just that, but it means that TOPSON can easily dive under the tower.
Bananas. 13 minutes in, he is... The map feels like...
And look at them. They're just running straight to Matu. The ward on the high ground. TOPSON doesn't know how to stop, but Mickey gonna attempt the rolling thunder. The Fisher's gonna have an opportunity for him to bounce back. They got Matu nearby with the extra damage, and they're able to bring him down. A godlike streak given over to Mickey, but T1, can they find an avenue to re-enter the fight? Cuckoo won't be able to step in a choke point like this.
Oh yeah.
Liquid lineup, they thrive in a close proximity team fight. So T1, their execution has to be perfect for this next fight. This Rolling Thunder is going to be used, but the Fissure a little bit awkward. Mickey can jump on over. They're going to try and blow up the Venomancer, but they don't want to commit too heavily with securing the kill. As Mickey's ultimate soon to expire, but he can use the Splash Pocket to get out. Zai's going to step in with the ultimate over the jump in as well, but the Static Storm's going to protect him. They'll turn it back around with the Jewel, but the damage is not coming through fast enough. As Cuckoo, he'll end up going down with the rest of T1. All they got was the Earthshake, and a lot was committed. A BKB from TOPSON, he won't have it now to escape. But the rest of Liquid, they will not be able to catch up to the Primal Beast. So an incredible fight for Liquid. It's going to get that much easier.
Are scanning.
Scans on the mark, they know exactly where they are. The smoke's gonna pop. Mickey, no hesitation. They're gonna be in with the combination, but where's the follow-up? The Fissure. It's on to Arna, but TOPSON's just gonna look to enter the fight. It's trying to bring down the Metamorphosis for the moment, but they need to be cautious about the damage coming up from the Metamorphosis, as Matu will kill the first life, and off to the right side, though, they've caught up the TOPSON, but he's gonna be able to escape. It's back all towards Arna. No one's nearby to keep the Gyrocopter alive as T1. They split up the fight, and it's not enough for them to be able to get back.
Zephyr? Does he have... he doesn't have a sentry, actually. They're constantly seeing exactly where this movement's happening, and they're actually going to make a counter smoke happen.
So the Rolling Thunder, Mickey's going to be in with the double damage rune. That's a big kill, and they'll have plenty of damage to deal with Cuckoo. The blast rig's only going to delay it, and they're looking for more as well, as Mickey is already towards the back lane. A beautiful use out of the Rolling Thunder means that T1 will not be able to see it. Matu just charges in forward. With the damage coming out from the Terrorblade. They've got no answers to him. Give him the surge, give him the DD, and Matu will clean up.
Primal Beast look to go into the extra uproar armor per stack, and against the Terrorblade, it's completely yellow.
Matu's completely disconnected from the team, but the instant use of the BKB along with the Sunder means that he's going to be okay for the moment. He's charging forward. Be cautious. The team's starting to connect. They can glimpse back with the ward on the higher ground. They've got the Static Storm laid down. Zai's nearby to try and buff up the Terrorblade as best as possible to keep him alive, but the vacuum puts Zephyr on the higher ground, but it will not matter. He's able to reposition. A lot forced out early on, but TOPSON's got no one behind him. And Onslaught into the middle with the BKB, but as soon as the BKB expires, they will surround the Primal Beast and bring him down. As Mickey, he's not done just yet as well, but the Academ Shard stopping the glimpse, he'll get the kill, but Arna can turn it back around. Boxy nearby, the chain controller's got the Echo Slam if he wants to layer it down, but Matu again, the Sunder onto Arna, now the Echo Slam for good measure, as T1 just get diced up as Liquid find all five.
They do indeed, and they keep pushing for you could look to fight into a Metamorphosis TV.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
I think a big reason why they were able to keep him alive was just Zai being the first one there.
Yep.
With all his utility that he's itemized for. And look, no, Zephyr! TOPSON is going to be able to charge in. Has to be very cautious.
So
you're right. So
the other thing I was saying before with the...
Yeah, it's a...
Invisibility.
We'll see what they can get out of with this smoke. They have a ward on the high ground, but...
Boxy picks up an invis as well. He'll probably pop this smoke.
Zephyr. Oh, smoke on smoke. Jump in, Zephyr. That's a good ultimate. A couple of clicks though, and Matu just blows up the Venomancer, and now Boxy with the Fissure as well. Holds the Legion Commander into place, and Arna is on the other side. Let's see if he can get into the middle of the fight with the help of TOPSON. They're trying to battle over towards MATUMBAMAN, but the Pulverize not making sure there's a Sunder opportunity, but they're too far ahead. The auras are too much for them to deal with as T1. They have to tap out of game one as Liquid will take it 41 minutes in.
Very, very nice by Liquid. It was pretty clear. They had a game plan from start to finish. I think they weren't expecting the laning stage to go quite